Walmart Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 11.
Allen to his tight end Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Horton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Middle. 52.
Throwing now, Allen. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Third and 2. Here we go.
319. 5 wide.
To throw again, it's Allen. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Will Johnson up for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second
From the
and
20,
eight.
here's
At the
second
Steelers'
and 8.
20-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! N19! Stop. Middle. Watch out!
From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Johnson. A much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He will have a Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Quickly to the former Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 39 yards.
A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
It's now second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. This one complete to Washington. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. One more time going up top with Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Get this complete to Horton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here is... Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking, getting yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Allen gonna throw for it. That's gonna be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll throw on 1st down with Howard.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Here's Howard. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll throw for it with Howard. That's going to be caught. He's to the 15. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guessing?
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
319! Alert! Hey, tight.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Johnson, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stuck on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
He runs with it, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Tight.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey, hold on. Back in. Look out.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
56. Alert.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. This is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Allen. That is hard down the field. He's got it. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll take this one in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Steelers 19, Bills 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Now Howard on 1st down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing. And he let him a bit too much. Pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate.
And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one
The Bills take
through
over
the end zone
1st and 10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
First down, Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
By the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second down, it's Howard taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Howard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they will finally run them down. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
Steelers first down. 38 yards on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Howard to throw here on first down. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And the gun, it's Howard. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 33, Bills 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's perfect to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
On play action, Allen headed left, buying time. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And a Bills.
That's good for 11. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8.
Round 80! Alert! 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 Alert!
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Escaping to his left. Escaping the danger of throwing and completed.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen, and he's going to go down. It's a sack. But penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Now Allen moving to his right. He'll go right and find his running back. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time going up top with Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They're going to go play action with Howard. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That one off the left upright, but it bounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 3. He'll drop the throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Coogan, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Bills first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Street, street, cut my team, cut that team. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now it's Johnson. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 33, here's second and 9. Another run here with Johnson. Yeah. And he's able to find the crease, get ahead for 7. And he'll bring up 3rd down.
Worry on the stop. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. He will have a Steelers 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Whoa. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
19 Tiger.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, check that.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
It's been a really impressive drive up until this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last 3rd down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs, brings up 1st and goal.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.